Good morning, Bitcoin bulls. Uh, really don't have a lot of stuff together. Been working on websites, been working on some other groups, all kind of stuff going on. But anyway, there hasn't been a lot going on with the Bitcoin price lately. So I haven't done a lot of videos except a couple of short ones. So really hadn't done any charting ones. I don't know why the picture's so jumpy. It really hacks me off when it does this. Um, Sometimes it could have due to the color saturation. So I don't know. Really jumpy. That's worse. Oh well. Heck with it. We'll go to the main screen. Because we don't need to see me anyway. How y'all doing out there today? Hope y'all doing good. Like I said, we've been consolidating with Bitcoin, which means consolidation means it's flat line, so it pretty much stays within a range. So we've been in a range between 47,000 to 49,000 for the last week. So there hasn't been a lot to be excited about. I mean, I'd bought some at a really high price because it was going up, and today it passed that price, and it was a small amount of money, so it was really affecting my cost average. So I went ahead and sold it to get rid of that high price, because your cost average is what's key. I mean, my cost average is half of what, a Bitcoin costs. So, I mean, Bitcoin could go down 50% and I would still be in profit. So, no worries there. Anyway, let's take a look at the chart here. I have the Bollinger chart, or is that the Fibonacci? I think it's a Bollinger chart. These are usually critical areas that Bitcoin bounces in between. Usually it gets stuck in one of these channels, and that's where it stays. See if I can get a wider view of it. Yeah, so you see it gets in these channels and it bounces around, and once it breaks one of these channels, it's a really good thing. I mean, and this is when it was up at $54,000. I mean, it totally broke. This is the top. Well, I don't think, maybe not the top line. That blue one might be the top line, but it it topped out that chart. So anyway, so since today we have gone up 11% at one point, which was good because I sold. That's when I sold. And then now we are back around 8%. So 8% increase. Price is, I don't like the way they show the price on this chart because it's so small. On the other chart it's so big. 51,308. So it's up there. It's good. Question is it going to continue to go up, or is it going to go down to where they say it's going to go down to? Below 44,000, possibly down to 39. That's been some of the predictions, but I mean, they're not predictions because they predicted going up to 60 and they predicted going down to 39. So pick your poison. So which one are you going to do? So auto refib trace. I'm going to take that off because it's so confusing. Anyway, let's look at the 1 hour. We're on the we're riding the 21 exponential average. The 50-day, we're above it, but the 50-day has crossed the 200, which is where it should be, I think. The 50 should be above the 200, so that looks good there. The 1 hour RSI at 60, 2 hour 64, was it a 60, 6 hour at a 60, 12 hour at a 57, on a daily at the 60. So the RSI isn't changing, was telling me we are going to range around $51,000 for the next day. So anyway, looking at the Stokes RSI, almost down to zero. It's headed on the way back up. On the 2 hour, bounce all the way up to the 100, then back down to 60. 4 hour, bounce back up, coming back down a little below 80. 6 hour, way above the critical line there, which is good. 12 hour, still above. And the daily is, it's going to go down, but Stokes always does that, up and down, up and down, up and down. So it's hard to read. I need to know more about it. MACD, on the 1 hour, was it at 846? Would come down to minus 96. On the 2 hour, it's bounced back up to 236. 4 hour, up around 637. Heading to the 8, it's like 828. And on the 6 hour, about 636, and it came down, the lines came down below and then headed back up to zero. So on the 12 hour, yeah, it's going back down. Actually reaches 1200, so looks like the MACD is not really bullish at this point. Hash written, I don't really look at that much. DMI, that's something that is a little hard to figure out. It shows patterns. The green line is probably your important one. It's a 1 hour at a 22, at a 28 on a 2 hour, on a 4 hour, 28 on a 6 hour, come down to 26, down to 20 on a 12 hour, and coming back up on a daily. So yeah, I've got to get more familiar with that chart. I try not to keep this stuff too technical. This is a chart that Crown is using that I really want to learn, but I can't get it to operate the way that he does. I think he looks at it on a monthly, but it usually shows it going below zero. And on his it does. Why mine it doesn't, I don't know. But it's been going up. It took a little dip here. It's been going up. Took a little dip here. It's been going up, and it's still going up. So I need to figure out how he's getting those below market ranges on his chart. So I'll have to figure that out. So that's the way it is, man. You've got to always try to learn something new, because some of these charts are great indicators. So anyway, why I'm not seeing the dip that he was looking at. I'll have to relook at the video and see where he is at. Wow, what the heck? No, it's just a big candle. It's a big wick. Dang. Oh, that's on a monthly, no wonder. Had me scared there for a minute. So, it looks like we will be pulling away from the 21 exponential. On the 4 hour, it shows the 21 going below the 50, which that's not good. If this yellow dips below the 200 red line, then we're really going to be looking at some myths. But I don't think that's going to happen. It looks like it's going to correct itself back to normal. And anyway, just trying to learn some new things here for you beginners out there. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I guess you could PM me from my group. I don't know. I'm sure you can. I mean, I PM people all the time that I'm not friends with on Facebook. So, if you have any particular questions or anything you want me to cover, I'll try to do that. Like I said, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I am an IT person of 27 years. I'm just good with numbers and I'm good with technicals. So it's kind of a natural thing for me. So Bitcoin came natural. Day trading, forget it. Never do that again. Only thing I am doing is with little money I have left in Phoenix, I'm buying some doggy coin down $2. It's only 50 cents. Bought 40 shares, $20 worth, so I'm down 50 cents, 15 cents. So, I'm just playing with it because I got liquidated out like 3 times over the weekend and I got really pissed, but excuse my language. Anyway, I'm just playing around with that. I have moved 50% of my Bitcoin onto a nano ledger, locked away in a safe, fireproof place that only I have access to and nobody else. No government, no exchanges, no banks, no nobody. So, will I move it all there at some point? If it gets to be high enough, possibly. But right now, I'm still trading on Coinbase, so I'm going to leave, 25 to 50% in Coinbase. The rest, I'm taking offline. I don't want to risk it, anything happening. Coinbase is the most stable, probably secure exchange online, so I really wouldn't worry about it. They do charge fees. If you buy $250 worth, it's $2.99. If you buy $500 worth, it is $7.34. If you buy $1,000 worth, it's about $14.50. So you're gonna make that back in like 40 seconds probably. So I don't worry about the fees. Since I've been buying since 2015, I have paid fees of $6 to $7 grand. Yep, 6 or 7 grand. But I made 4, 5, 6, 7 times that much, and who knows how much more I will make. So right now we are at 50,988, and we are having a red candle down, and Let me take a look at the 1 hour. I used to use this CoinLive chart, but man, it is so slow. And I don't know what's going on with Brave browser, because it was supposed to be a secure browser that was independent of all other browsers. And now it's like it's linked to Chrome, Google Chrome. I mean, I don't know what happened. I got to investigate that, because it really hacks me off. Because Brave was a good browser that didn't track anything. And now if they're in cahoots with Chrome, then I'm going to have to switch to Firefox. I don't know. Microsoft Edge, forget it. I don't want anything to do with it. Anyway, y'all have a blessed day. If we break 52,000, 53,000, we're probably going to head to 60 before we see a pullback. If we don't hold at 51, go back below, back to around 48 or so, we may see a dump down to below 45,000, which I hope happens, because I've taken money out waiting for that moment. Remember, buy the lows, sell the highs. Don't panic sell, but panic buy. That's the key word. Anyway, y'all have a blessed day, and good luck. If you have any questions, shoot them over to me. Be glad to help. Okay? Anyway, that's it for now. I'm out of here, and it's going to be dark soon already. Jeez. Bye, y'all.